What's up, y'all? Welcome to the Sam the Beard Guy channel. So today I want to talk about my biggest freaking pet peeve in pop music. It absolutely drives me up the wall. It like immediately just ruins a song. Immediately ruins a song. I don't care if my homegirl T-Swizzle Tay Taylor Swift did this in one of her songs. It ruins the song if this happens. So I was inspired to do this video because I was driving in the car yesterday and I was listening to the top 50 on Spotify. And I listen to that playlist every once in a while just to see what's out there, what's popular. Sometimes I get asked to play this stuff at random things, so it's nice to kind of know what's going on. And so, yeah, I was going through and I get to, as of right now, as of this video, the number 7 of the top 50. And it's this song called "Aintshit" by Doja Cat. The lyrical content of the song is just pointless. It's just like pointless. It's stupid. The fact that this is even popular is just sad. And if you love this song, please tell me why below, because I could never. It's literally surrounded by Deja Vu and Traitor by Olivia Rodrigo. And, you know, pop music is what it is, but those are like cool songs and they sound pleasant to listen to. And then you got this song. It's just, I don't know. So maybe I'm being unfair. So let's listen to it real quick, and then I'll talk about what the pet peeve is. So we're in E flat.
Man.
So it's A flat chord, then we resolve to E flat.
Happened 1, 2,
Then it's like a major 7.
3 times too much.
And you're doing some kind of like major 3 turnaround.
Dumbass niggas.
Yeah, so you got the, so you start here on A flat, and then we're on E flat. And then you're doing, I can't tell if it's hitting the D. It might be doing the setup to G, but inevitably we're getting to G major or G dominant, depending on how you want to call it. And it's doing some kind of ascending line like that. But it is definitely hitting that B natural, okay?
Times too much. These dumbass niggas.
Something like that. Now, let's listen to the melody. All right, so so my pet peeve is when anyone but pop artists more than not are bad. It can be bad about this because usually they're, I don't want to make a broad assumption, but more times than not, they're probably not super theoretically trained or theory trained. I don't know if that's the right word. And that's okay. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. It's okay to like make music and be famous at making great music and not have a handle on theory. That's completely fine. That's why you pay people. So I don't want to take a knock on people that are just not school trained or whatever, and they just like love making music and they don't always understand what they're making, but they just like to make it sound good. I have no problem with those kind of people. I'm sure a lot of the people on this top 50 list are that way. But this is like a whole nother level of just inexcusable harmonic content. So so that, I mean, theoretically, there's nothing wrong about that. But you're like, this, the phrase is like landing on the 6. I mean, that's just like not cool. And then to make it even worse, how does that go again? Hold on.
Niggas is come up in your crib, all up in your face. Can't pay rent. Look at what you did. Listen to your friends when they said niggas ain't shit, 'cause niggas ain't.
Yeah, so you're setting up this like, so. So theoretically, it all works, right? There's nothing that's being played that is technically wrong. Like when you're, that's coming before, as far as I can hear, the G, we're going to the G major.
All up in your face, can't pay rent. Look at what you did. Listen to your friends when they said niggas ain't shit, 'cause niggas ain't shit. Come on.
I guess the pet peeve, the way I would word it, is when it sounds and feels like melodies got written completely independent and separate from the chord changes. And so this, I think, is an example of that. I can't imagine a scenario here where they, like, Doja Cat, I don't even know who Doja Cat is, but Doja Cat sat down and went, oh yeah, this is cool. It just, I would be really sad if that is what happened. So I can't stand when songs are written, the melody and the harmony are, it's just like, one's getting written and it's like, it doesn't matter what the harmony is, this is the melody, that's just the way it is. And it freaking drives me crazy. You hear this quite often. So I'll show you another perfect example of this. I hate this song.
Tastes like strawberries on a summer evening, and it sounds just like a song. I want more berries and that summer feeling. It's so wonderful and warm. Breathe me in warm. It's so wonderful and warm.
Like, what is that note?
Wonderful and warm.
Wonderful
Breathe
and...
me in, breathe me out. I don't know if I could ever go down. I'm just thinking out loud. I don't know if I could ever go down. Watermelon sugar high, watermelon sugar high, watermelon sugar high, watermelon sugar high, watermelon sugar, strawberries on a summer.
So the verse is like not super offendable. I mean, it's not unpleasant to some degree.
And it sounds just like a song. I want more berries and that summer feeling. It's so wonderful and warm. Breathe me in,
So the verse is not that bad. It's the pre-chorus.
breathe me out.
So that,
Wonderful and warm. Breathe me in, breathe me out. I don't know if I could ever go down. I'm just thinking out loud. I don't know if I could ever go down. Watermelon.
so there's nothing like theory incorrect. It's not like these things are wrong notes. It's just, to me, it's poor melodic writing. It just does not make any sense melodically. So, landing on the 4 of a 6 minor chord, which is the 9th of the key. So I mean, you could have yeah, so, and what's weird about that is when you go back and listen to the verse,
and it sounds just like a song.
He lands on the 4 of the 6 minor in the verse.
More berries, and that summer feeling.
So he's hitting that on the summer feeling. But the reason why that works better is because you're not landing there. You're using the 4 to like kind of get to the C. So you're using the D to get to the C. Like that has movement, that has momentum. But on the pre-chorus, that's where we're landing. And so that's why it's bad melodic content. It sounds like the melody was written before the chords were, or the chords were written before the melody were, and they just showed up at the studio and said, "Hey, what do you got? Oh, sick. Well, let's just make it work. Let's just throw it together." You know, and I don't know anything about Harry Styles, so he could be the most magnificently talented musician on the face of the planet, even though I highly doubt that because that's Jacob Collier. But, yeah, it's this kind of stuff that just drives me crazy, is when the melody and the harmony just don't make sense together. It drives me crazy. I hate it. There's so much good pop music out there. I want to make sure this point is heard. I am not this guy that's like, I think pop music across the board sucks. And if you like pop music, you're an idiot loser. There's a lot of people in the jazz space or the more proficient musician space that think this way. I don't. I've said it before on here, not a million times, but I think it a million times. Artists like Taylor Swift, Billie Eilish, Olivia Rodrigo, like those are some people I've listened to lately. They write good music. Now, whether they write all their music, who knows? But that's like good pop music that's well done, that's easy on the ears, it's entertaining to listen to. And there's just some stuff that's like, what are we doing? Like, what is this? You know? So, yeah, I hope that this doesn't come off as like bougie elite. This is just, I would objectively say it's just poor musicianship. Does Harry Styles and Doja Cat have more money than me? Do they have more hits on Spotify? Totally. But that doesn't mean that I can't like point this out, because it's just because you're famous doesn't mean you're good. And so, yeah, if there's other songs that y'all think of that kind of have this same problem, like drop a comment below. Let me know so I can listen to it and pull my beard hair out. So yeah, thank y'all for the support. Like, sub, share, all the things. Thanks, guys. Later.